Well, I'm on board. I'm wearing coveralls. I've done a little bit of work. I feel a little bit of a fraud because I haven't done as much work as everybody else, but I have done a bit. I thought it would be useful to see what's happened based on last week's update and conversation about where we're going next. So the fixings for the water tank have been removed and all of that has been ground out. And similarly, where the mast step was when you saw it last, that's all come out as well. And from inside, you can see some work that has been done just in the corner there in terms of putting a hole in for the transducer and glassing in where the log was. And this is what it looks like on the outside. It has just been glassed over, and if I swing that underneath there, you can start to see where the transducer is going to go. My little bit of effort was in terms of sanding out inside this, and I think I was moving muck that hadn't moved for many years. We've had a conversation about the panel that is going to go on here. We've mocked it all up. Including all the switches, the nav lights and so forth. The original movie just didn't have enough detail for me to remember exactly where things were, so this is perhaps a slightly more detailed view of it, just for my own record. So we got the cleats on the quarter, but I don't believe that we have the fair leads, although they may turn up. We seem to have a holder for an ensign, which is great. There's a nav light there, but we're going to change that over entirely. There's obviously the U-bolts for the spinnaker sheets there. Then the track has started to be removed, and it looks like we're going to go for Harken deck gear on this. There's the water inlet, and that's the one that we're going to use. The bracket for the spinnaker pole is there. Now we come forward, U-bolts, furling spinnaker line may need to be replaced. That probably comes with the new furling gear. Two cleats up forward, fair leads are obviously built in. Right at the front, that looks just a little bit bashed up, and I know that we're going to have a look at the U-bolt there. When the deck was painted, none of these cleats were removed, they were just masked round, so we'll need to inspect those a little bit. Interestingly enough, we have a second water filler here, which we need to have a conversation about what we're going to do on that. And then obviously coming back, that track has yet to come off, and that gets us all the way to the back end. One of the things that's happened here is we've taken these deck fittings off, including the mast ring, as they will get a new one of those for the Selden mast. Bits keep turning up, so here is the old cushions. Not sure that we're going to use them, but it will at least gives us some templates. And the engine has made it over, and we're going to give this a bench test. So I have made my mark on the boat. A little bit of fiberglass to go in there, just before glassing it in properly, just to give it the right sort of curves. Coming in over from the top, done the same on that side, and also a little bit of work in where the mast step's going to go. As you can see, mast step is out. Another little bit that's actually now just been filled in. Pretty soon you won't even know there was a hole there. A very pleasant day down on the water side today. It was good to be on the boat. It was good to be doing something on the boat rather than talking about working, even though my contribution was probably pretty small. And the next stage is, once the glassing and or the sanding and glassing are done, will be to start working on some of the woodwork and getting the decks reinstated. Looking forward to that.